Okay, loves, I just wanted to show you that I sliced, first of all, I'm making salmon au papillote. Papillote refers to the papier, which enrobes and steams the salmon. I'm only making 2 fillets this time, and I'm going to remove, the tray just has this in case of leakage. I'm only making 2 tonight, one for me, one for me. And I've sliced up very thinly some white, red, and purple radishes. These are very thin. I use the mandolin, and it's, despite how spicy these are, these radishes, if they're very thin, they just add a little bit of seasoning. They're not spicy at all if you don't crunch and eat the whole thing in your mouth. Anyway, I have red onions, sliced. I didn't use the mandolin, but you could. And I'm going to cut them in half so that they separate. Okay, there's a little spice from that. I have lemon juice from 1 lemon, and I'm going to use just this. This is a different kind of zester. It's the kind we use in a bar to make twists. Some of them have multiple holes on the end, but we just want twists. This is an easy way of making shreds of lemon zest. The other way would be to use a peeler, zest it like normal, peel the zest like normal, and then chop it finely. But this works nicely. So I'm just going to do, I don't know, a little bit, considering I'm only using 2 filet. So then we're also going to get our tarragon out. Now, this is a shame. I should have been using tarragon all summer because this stuff is really hard to get where I am in winter or even fall. So you just strip the leaves. I want 3 tablespoons of this, and we're going to chop. And the thing is, I could have used it in chicken. Tarragon cream sauce with chicken is gorgeous. Tarragon is gorgeous just in general. So let's just see how many, if I strip the leaves, how much I can get. And of course you want to chop it because it's a soft leaf, and therefore the aromatics come out after you chop them, kind of like basil, like basil, and unlike woody herbs such as thyme or rosemary. So let's, some of these stalks don't need to be in there, but I'm not worried about the stalks as much as getting a good amount. Can you even see what I'm doing? Yeah. Is it fuzzy? It's kind of fuzzy. So it's too late to fix that. Phone was in my pocket. Anyway, this has a anise type of flavor, but it's very delicate. It's used in a lot of French cooking. So let's just chop it. Oh, by the way, it's excellent with shrimp scampi, also with a white wine deglaze sauce. There's some little brown bits. Take them out. Okay, that's not. Well, I'm only doing 2, so I don't need 3 tablespoons. That's 2 tablespoons. Let's just get a little more, since I'm not going to probably use this again for a while. Let's see what else is going on. I hope I can hear me. Is this even recording? Okay. So, here's some more. So now what we're going to do is chop it up so you get the herbaceousness. And this is going to end up being a sauce. We put it in a bowl with some of the lemon juice. I don't think I need all of this, half of it. So that's maybe 2.5 tablespoons. And I'm going to separate out the pieces of red onion. And I don't need all of these either. I just want them to be separated, and I want them to be, see, that's too thick. I want the thin ones. Just imagine, you don't want a mouthful of onion. The thick ones aren't interesting. Okay, so, I don't know, I kind of want it visually to look like a bit of each. And I'm going to save this in case I want more. And I'm going to put it in the lemon juice in case I want more of that. And I'm going to add a tablespoon of oil and some salt and some pepper. Help! I got stuck. Salt, just a little, and freshly ground pepper. And then I'm gonna, a little much, but I love pepper. Okay, so I need my fork. I'm actually going to add the lemon pieces too, with a fork. Mix it up, because that's the topping. So we're starting with the last thing first. Tarragon, lemon, and onions is the topping. The base is going to be radishes and asparagus. These are thin. If you have fat ones, you need to divide them lengthwise because this only cooks for 10 minutes total. Okay, so we have that. Now, before I forget, we need, and I don't know, I want 2 packets of, for each of the pieces of salmon, and I don't really want to waste these. So I'll use some more. There's a possibility this one's too white, too not pretty. Okay, so those will go in here. Now the thing is, these are about 12 by 14. We want pieces of parchment. You want to divide them in half. Because of all this asparagus, there's a possibility these aren't big enough. So I might make some 12 by 20. And I'll have time to do that because I'm about to turn the oven on to 400. And that's going to take a little while. And then we're going to, so I have a little bit of time. And then I'm going to divide this piece of salmon down the center, which I'm going to do right now with my fish knife. I've skinned this, but you don't have to. And the skinning actually got easier. It's easier once you realize you just need a paper towel to tear that off. Okay, so that needs to be, we may as well keep going as we have the video going. That needs to be peppered and salted on one side. A little bit, just a little bit from a height. And here's the salt. Just a little few crystals from a height. And, okay, well, something fell. Okay, so I'll be right back to you when the oven, I'm going to make larger pieces of parchment and I'm going to post this video and then the oven should be up to temperature. Okay folks, so I made larger pieces given how much asparagus I have and how large the salmon pieces I have. I didn't mean at all that you should be around measuring your paper. You know, just use your judgment. So this is around, you know, give or take 18 inches longer. It's the same width because that's what comes out of my paper roll. So, but you know, so just make sure you eyeball it and you have enough and you crease in the middle. Then you add into the crease a combo of the asparagus, and you can mix these up, but you don't have to. The asparagus and half the radishes. Then you're going to place on top one of the skinned salmon pieces. And then on top of that is this where the oil is coming and a lot of the flavor is coming from. We're going to add on top the red onions, some lemon slices, and all that delicious tarragon. I'm not sure even the width of these papers. Well, I don't normally have pieces of salmon this large, but we're going to put on top. Asparagus goes on the bottom. It'll benefit from the dripping of the oil. Now I want to make sure I have enough left for my other piece. So now it's in the crease. So we want to fold it over, and we want to fold the sides in. Hold on, I think I don't even have enough. Hold on, I want to, you know what I want to do? We have to seal this, that's the deal. So, put it all in the crease, fold the two pieces together, and then take the sides in and fold them in like this. This is a little bit technical, but not that hard. And then fold some more. And that's your packet, your papillote. And could turn it upside down. I don't think I will. I think that if you crease it well enough, you'll have made the packet, and it has to be kind of tight. Yeah, it's staying well. It's staying well. Because the whole purpose of the paper, the papier, the papillote package, is to steam the chicken. Okay, it's not chicken. So I'm going to do it again. The oven's at 400. We're going to put this in the crease with the radishes. You don't have to put all of them in, but I like it. No, you know, use your eyes, your judgment. Another piece of salmon goes like this way. And then we're going to add the rest of the beautiful herb mixture, herb, onion, and lemon mixture. I'm probably going to use my fingers right now to get out all that tarragon because I love it. And then we're going to do the same thing. This time I think I'll fold the sides in first, like when you're making a dumpling. And then take the top and fold the sides in. Yeah, this is better. Fold the sides in like that, and then crease it again like that. So now we have, you know what, I'm turning it upside down. I'm just going to turn it upside down. I don't want that to come out I don't want the steam to escape because I did a bad folding job. So I would do 2 per tray like this, and I'm only doing 2. It's 400, it goes in at 11 minutes, for 11 minutes. And then we'll see. Okay, loves, it's been 11 minutes. That's all it takes. There's a lot of sounds of crackling and sizzling. Gotta turn the oven off right away. So this is hot, don't forget. But what I prefer to do is serve it en papillote. But you have to warn your guests. So I'm just gonna get this cleaned off from the herbs and so on. And we're gonna do a service en papillote. So I'm gonna take this one and turn it right side up, or the bottom up. And then when you have it, when you have it in front of your guests, you should really open it for them because a lot of steam escapes. I mean, you might be able to see it. And then you have a perfectly balanced meal like that. And I just like it's rustic, it's French, smells amazing. And you can see the steam coming off, so you don't want people to burn their eyebrows or anything. This one's for me, and this one is for my guest, theoretically. Now, of course, you could take all of it out, but why bother? It looks so good. I'm going to take a nice photo.